Alright, I figured I'd start this off on my phone. Hopefully the audio is okay, I don't know. Got a fan running across the room. Anyway, I was going to show my setup since I killed my old channel. If you weren't familiar with how I do the holsters, this workbench, yeah, it's a mess. So is my brain. I built it stout, and I was figuring I'd build engines on it or something, but all I've done is build holsters, so that was overkill. The Kydex, I sound like Schwarzenegger. The Kydex starts off in the t-shirt press, 350 degrees. Once a firearm is prepped and blocked out with chunks of wood and stuff, all that goes into the press and cools in there. Camera setup. We start forming stuff. Then I got this little reciprocating, was it a scroll saw? Yeah, sometimes I use the drill press, but not much. I mostly just use drills. If I'm using rivets, that's my ridiculously expensive rivet squisher. I think that's the technical term. A little belt sanding action going on there. And over here is where I polish out the edges. Once everything's pretty much done, fitted, I can give the edge a nice shiny finish, so it looks kind of sort of professional. So that's that. That's the setup. Clamps, various tools, lots of tools. Rivets, a little container of blocking that I've used for previous firearms, and keep them in case they fit what I'm doing now. I got a few molds up there. I don't have a whole bunch, but anyway, there you go. That's what I use to make the holsters. Okay, so I'll start with the wired mic. My wireless was dead. I guess I left it on. So while that's charging, I won't be able to do anything with a wired mic on because I'll get all tangled up. But I'll just do a quick intro of what I'm doing. I picked up this battle belt or range belt. It's a Saturn belt. Picked it up from Holstersmith. It was on sale. I wasn't really going to get one. I've always been curious about them, but just wanted to set it up. One thing I did want to have, one of the reasons I wanted one of these was for a med kit, which I have taken off the Velcro right here, and a tourniquet. Just, I mean, why not be a little bit safer if you're playing with these firearms? Really bad stuff can happen. Just one dumb mistake, and you want to, be able to give everyone the best chance of not dying. So I already have I need to make a holster. I'm going with the drop leg setup. I looked at a ton of guys, like real pro type dudes who, and gals maybe, I don't know, how their setup was. So basically just setting mine up to kind of mimic theirs, and then over time I'll just adjust it to fit my needs. I mean, it's not the best tourniquet, it's not the best trauma kit. I have no idea about these mag holders. I only got one of each to try them out. I might just make some. Certainly made plenty of mag holders. And I'll be designing this holster for my Glock 19. This is the one I had, but I made this holster before I'd done some other stuff to the gun. I got this, what's it called, OptiGuard cover, and that kind of messed up how it was covering my optic on here. So, and it's, if you look, it's loose. It doesn't. It's pretty good. It's fine just for out in the backyard or whatever. But yeah, I'm a little pickier. So not a big deal. I'll go ahead and show you. This is an empty mag and a empty firearm. So, I mean, all I'm doing is wasting some Kydex because I can pull all this hardware back off, every bit of it. I use these. I think they're a generic version of a tech lock, maybe. Is that, I don't know. And before I make the holster, I'm gonna put this, the Align Tactical Race, what's it called? Gas pedal. Goes on the driver's side. It's supposed to hold your fingers in the right spot, help mitigate some flip. Not that it's, I don't really think I need it, but I thought I'd try it. I have it. Now, obviously, you have to get some blocking on there to clear so it draws easily. This is a Glock threaded barrel. I'll probably throw that on there so I can mold around the thread protector. I might go get a compensator to put on here, pull it off of something else, just so it'll be formed for one should I decide to run one. I've tried it and it didn't run well. I'm not sure why. Usually it's the spacing. You have to space the anything you put on the end of a Glock barrel it won't cycle. It'll hit the slide, or basically the slide. Who cares? Anyway, pop that on there, and otherwise the Glock is not stock because you're supposed to buy one and leave it alone and it runs great, right? So what I did is not do that. I got the Glock Performance trigger in here, the extended slide release, slide lock is extended. Put a little flare on the bottom there. Of course, the light, that doesn't do anything bad. Then I have one of those hydraulic guide rods. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, the Kinshot. That's what it is. Kinshot guide rod. It really makes it feel pretty nice. I don't know that it helps my accuracy or anything, but I don't know why I look at the camera, move my head away from the microphone. I'm sure that doesn't help. So that's it. This is what's going to be. I can trade it out for any other holster for any other firearm I have. This is just a belt configuration of the same thing. And I like these because you can adjust the cant. You can roll them a little bit back and forth however you want it. If you want to do a cross draw, you can lean it back the other way. Pretty sweet. I just dig them. And these are the cheap Chinese versions, and they're built fine. They're not compatible with the Tech Glock. I don't even know if that's the right brand name. So I'm going to take this apart, get the gun set up with the gas pedal, extended barrel, and hopefully my microphone will charge up, and it'll be good to go. All right, so I'm just getting started building the blocking for this setup. I have the gas pedal installed, and I started building some blocking to make sure it clears, and this is going to go, give us a gap all the way at the top of the holster. And so I've cut little gaps here, a little angle here, another gap for this slide release, and this will tape on. I may have to do take a little bit more out of the slide release, or just tape it on. It doesn't matter. It's not that crucial. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing this. I'll set up for the spacing so I can add my Tech Lock, whatever the hell it is, disc right here. I'll set up for this level 2 retention bit, and I'll set up for the gap that allows me to tighten and loosen for retention. So I'm not gonna bore you with all of that. I've done those videos before, and I apologize for doing them because damn, they were fucking boring. So I'll just get it all set up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like set up, and then we'll do the heat up the Kydex and whatever. All right. I decided not to put the threaded barrel on. So this is the 19 decked out with my retention gap. I don't know, this is a lot going on. This may not actually be that great a fit. We'll see. The retention gap should help. I have the spacing for the gas pedal right there, and that's really the only thing that was an issue. I put a little bracing right here to give clearance for the light. I still want the Kydex to dip in a bit right there and grab. This is This is a rush job. I don't know. I'm distracted tonight. So anyway, now I'm going to pick out some Kydex and heat it up and form a holster in the press. Whatever. All right, I've got a variety of options. I can go. Got these carbon fiber or fake carbon fiber look bits of Kydex here. Or Boltron. No, it's not Boltron. It's Kydex. I got camo. That's kind of neat. And I've just got a big ass sheet of a couple of these of just FDE, which this one matched the best, but it's kind of boring. So I'm actually leaning. I think this a lighter carbon fiber would look good. I've already taken I don't know what I did with my belt. It's over on the other side of the room. Think of that one. Yeah, should look kind of cool. All right, do over. I didn't get the. This is still a viable holster for this gun. It's just not a level 2 retention holster because I didn't leave enough fucking material up top to add the level 2 retention. So, idiot. But I also didn't. You know what? This is actually crap. I'm probably just going to toss this. There's not enough room for retention screws. Fucked it up. All right, whatever. Here, we're just going to try a different one. I don't even know why. This is a slightly thinner Kydex. I have no idea why it has that freaking cover on it. But anyway. Hey, let's pull our heads out of our asses this time. Drop this down below. Which is all the way up there. Let's do it this way so I know what the hell I'm doing. Idiot. Oh, where's my pencil? I have 1,000 pencils. Where the hell are they? Here we go. All right. Fuck. Dumbass. All right. This is why I don't want to do this anymore. Because I'm getting worse and worse. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm 56, on nearly 56 years old. And I'm just getting worse at pretty much everything. I screw up at my job these days, and I used to be really fucking good. Now I can't even clock in and clock out with their stupid app. I fuck up shit like this. I spent. All right, throw this on the heat, which is wide open, so it's not evenly heated, but whatever. Snap that thing in there. And let's maybe this time pull our heads out of our asses and get shit lined up properly. That'd be great. Fucking cheers. Kydex should be nice and hot by now. Especially since I started recording again. Forgot I didn't hook my mic back up. So I'm an idiot. Apparently several times over. Fortunately, since I pressed this with this screw up, which I might be able to recover, I let it cool because we ate dinner, and then it popped off. A lot of times all of this comes apart because, I don't know, I guess if it's still hot, everything sticks and it starts pulling all your blocking off. This time it came off very clean, so it didn't screw me up too bad. I just need to heat up a new piece. And there we go. Oh yeah, nice and floppy. There we go. Now, pay attention, universal jackass, because we're going to need... Nope, doing it again, dummy. There we go. Let's just get all the way to the bottom. I don't need any of that. I need all of this. And we're going to No. Hopefully it won't end up with any weird wrinkles, because the last one came out really good without weird wrinkles. We'll see what happens this time. I'm gonna smash the shit out of it. Maybe destroy a Glock 19. I don't know. All right, now let's let it cool. Fuck. It's not the fault of that. That's normal. Let's see if I did any good this time. No curl. Insane. Ugh. Way too much up here. Good fit. I mean, I guess I could... Jesus Christ. I'm just going to put this gun in the safe. Ugh. Fuck's sake. Alright, it's the next day. I was tired. This is not going to be the best holster, unfortunately, but it's fine. I really screwed up on this side right here. I have so much clearance for a front sight. That looks stupid. Pro tip: tape up your razor blades before you throw them away so they don't cut through your bag or cut through anything that bleeds. Alright, so I got all the blocking off of the firearm and put all the bits and pieces back, or just screw them all over the countertop. I've marked off sort of where the holster is going to be. I'll shorten this side here some. I got to leave this bump right here for the level 2 retention. A little triangle back there. So I'll get to cutting. Use a Dremel with a cutoff wheel. I'll go back with the stone to smooth the edges. And we'll drill holes. Have a big old time. All right. Rough cut. Switch over to a little stone, smooth the edges, get the shape. Then I'll work on fitment, and then I'll work on the attachments. I'll be back. Get close to the shape. Decent coverage for the optic. Not that it's weak or anything. All right, so we have a good fitment here. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and polish these edges down. Make sure I can get my hand in there, and I can. I may heat some of this up, flex it out a little bit so the gun is guided in a little more easily. And gas pedal clears nicely. It didn't really add too much bulk for that. As long as the screws for the level 2 retention don't scrape on it. I don't think they will. Should be good. There, transferred the hardware from the old holster. There we go. Go grab the belt that goes on. All right, see if I don't have the inner liner on the Velcro belt. It's supposed to lace through your belt loops. This attaches to, but let's see. A little quick test fit. Ouch. My back is still killing me. Get used to it. All right. Is it where it goes, more or less? Doesn't activate the light, which is good. And I may have to do a little heating. That little, unless I drop it square in. Granted, I'm not trying to reholster in a hurry ever. As long as it comes out in a hurry, that's what counts. Yeah, it doesn't. That leg strap helps a lot. It pops right out. Very good. Cool. I'm covered in polishing compound and plastic. There we go. I get a better belt than this. This is kind of garbage. But otherwise, everything's golden. Okay, that's stiff. Well, I guess that's good. Don't want it flopping out. Cool. No idea if any of that was on film. Let's try this. Good to go. All right. All right, that was a big complicated holster there with lights and optics and extra accessories. You may have noticed, I didn't put the threaded barrel on it. I don't actually plan on running anything on the end of that barrel. Just makes the gun larger. I never made a video on this guy. This is, I'd say, one of the best ones I've ever made. I made a few for the Bodyguard. Some friends have the Bodyguard 2.0. Inside the waistband, super small, super simple, super comfortable. It's got a little pad on the back, that helps. It's a great carry gun. It just disappears. Yeah, you almost forget you're carrying it. It's comfortable seated in a car. I carry it at 4 o'clock. My little neck belt. Click, click, make it tight. Don't even think about it. It's gone.